Have you ever wondered why, out of every soft corner and expensive bed in your home, your cat chooses the one spot that makes it impossible for you to move? You wake up in the middle of the night feeling a slight, comforting weight on your chest and the steady, rhythmic vibration of a soft purr. It's a moment that feels both heavy and light, a physical reminder that you aren't alone. Most people assume it's just about the warmth or perhaps a bit of feline stubbornness, but if your cat sleeps on your chest, they aren't just looking for a heater. They are communicating something profound, something that reaches back to their earliest days of life and their deepest instincts for survival and love. To truly understand this choice, we have to look at the world through a cat's eyes, where every movement and every resting place is a calculated decision based on trust and biology. In the wild, sleep is the most vulnerable state any creature can be in. A sleeping cat is a cat that cannot defend itself from predators. By choosing to settle directly on top of you, your cat is making a monumental statement of trust that most owners completely overlook. They are saying with every breath that they believe you are the safest place in their entire world. But there's a more rhythmic, almost hauntingly beautiful reason behind this behavior that goes beyond simple safety. Think back to when your cat was a tiny kitten, barely able to see or hear. In those first few weeks, the world was a cold and overwhelming place, and their only source of comfort was the rhythmic thumping of their mother's heart. When they curl up on your chest today, they are literally tuning into your heartbeat. That steady internal drum provides a sense of security that no cat bed, no matter how plush, can ever replicate. It takes them back to that primal state of being protected and nourished. It is a form of emotional regression that proves they view you not just as a provider of food, but as their primary source of peace. Most owners think this means their cat is just being affectionate, but the real reason involves a silent language of scent that we are barely aware of. Cats are incredibly territorial, and for them, scent is the primary way of marking what is safe and what is theirs. When they press their body against yours for hours at a time, they are engaging in a process of scent sharing. They are merging their essence with yours, creating a communal, family odor that signals to the rest of the world that you belong to them, and they belong to you. It's a possessive kind of love, a way of wrapping you in their identity while they drift off into dreams. You might also notice that they don't just lie down. They often spend several minutes kneading your chest with their paws, a behavior we affectionately call making biscuits. This isn't just a quirky habit. It's a physical expression of pure, unadulterated contentment. If they are doing this on your chest, they are essentially telling you that you are their sanctuary, their protector, and their home. However, there is a layer to this behavior that feels almost like a secret superpower. There is a beautiful reciprocity in this choice that benefits you just as much as it benefits them. Scientific research has shown that the frequency of a cat's purr, roughly between 25 and 150 hertz, has actual healing properties. It has been known to lower human blood pressure, reduce stress levels, and even help in the healing of bones and tendons. When your cat chooses to lie on your chest, directly over your own heart and lungs, they might be sensing things about your physical state that you haven't even noticed. In their own quiet, mysterious way, they are offering you a form of feline therapy. They aren't just taking your warmth, they are giving you their calm. They are aligning their vibration with yours, creating a shared space of healing that acts as a shield against the stress of the outside world. You might find it interesting that this behavior often intensifies when you are feeling down or unwell. While we often think of cats as independent or even aloof, they are incredibly sensitive to the hormonal changes in our bodies. When they sense your vulnerability, they step into the role of the guardian. By sitting on your chest, they are placing themselves in the most prominent position possible, acting as a living, breathing barrier between you and any perceived threats. They are seeking the highest point of your body because it gives them a clear vantage point of the room while keeping them in direct contact with the source of the household's energy, which is you. It's easy to feel slightly inconvenienced when you're pinned down by a sleeping cat and your legs are starting to fall asleep. But the psychological depth of this action is far more complex than a simple nap. It's a moment where the barrier between two different species completely dissolves. They have decided that